Welcome to TechLux. Please support us by subscribing to our channel. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and enable notifications. Living in the White House is a dream come true. The White House culinary team prepares delicious meals for you. You've been granted $100,000 decorating budget and a crew of hundreds of workers to cater to your every desire. However, there are certain disadvantages to living in the White House. You're not permitted to open windows, change the location of specific rooms without permission, or even own an iPhone without it having strict security settings like a child's phone. Having said that, leaving the White House may be an unsettling experience. When presidents and their families return to normalcy, they are provided with 7 months of transition financing, 10 years of Secret Service security, and 30 months of private personnel with a salary of no more than $150,000. So they aren't precisely thrown out in the cold. But there is a lot of adapting to do. The major issue is, where will they go? We'll find out how much these apartments cost, where they're located, and why their prior presidents decided to live there. Barack Obama. Barack Obama, the president from 2009 to 2017, was quite open about his post-presidential plans. While many anticipated him to return to Chicago, Obama chose to stay in DC to follow his youngest daughter, Sasha, to continue her education rather than purchase a home outright, despite the fact that he could easily afford it. Michelle and Barack opted to lease a house in the posh Karama area. And by home, I mean mansion. The 8,200 square foot home mansion has 9 bedrooms, 8.5 baths, and is valued over $6.2 million. Given that Washington, D.C. is home to some of the world's most costly properties, that pricing does make some sense, and the home's facade has a nice old cottage appeal. The inside is a polar opposite, with a minimalist modern design that includes white, gray, and black elements seen throughout the residence. There are cutting-edge appliances, and with no White House kitchen staff providing meals, I'm sure they receive some usage. There's also a storage place in the kitchen for books or drinks. The antique style of the window panels connects the outdoors to the interior, while still flaunting the clean lines and simple hues present in the home's interior. The main living space is understated and inviting, with a large fireplace for cold winter nights and, more gray and white. The dining room features an aged wood ceiling that contrasts with the home's original white walls and dark wood floor. There's also a chandelier that's likely to draw attention. The bathroom features the most daring design, with a busy black and white wallpaper and a black and white and gray tile floor. It's difficult to image the previous president conducting business here, but I suppose I shouldn't try, because there's an upstairs living room. That's ideal for cuddling up and watching movies, as well as a place for morning exercises and reading. Vintage windows and clean minimalist fields off the master bedroom. Outside though, there's a fairly noisy walk-in closet. There's a huge courtyard and backyard with lots of space to lay, relax, and enjoy the sun. President George W. Bush. George W. Bush was president from 2001 until 2009, during which time he got some of the greatest and lowest popularity ratings from any president in history. All of Bush's references in his rural upbringing convert, so it made sense that after he left office, he returned to Prairie Chapel Ranch in Texas. Visitors included Vladimir Putin, Saudi King Abdullah, Angela Merkel, Tony Blair, Spanish King Juan Carlos, and Israeli Prime Minister Al Sharon, among others. After his presidency, George went to the ranch to rest and unwind, and it's easy to understand why. Located in 1,600 acres, the property features 40 miles of cycling and horseback riding routes. The property boasts 3 miles of river frontage and 22-acre man-made pond the President Bush stocked with fish and is over 17 feet deep. The pond is an excellent location for launching the skippy and wetter lines. On the site, there's also a huge grove. The 4-bedroom, 4,000 square foot residence on the site was designed with floor-to-ceiling windows and doors leading outdoors in practically every room. There's a 10-foot porch in circles, and a tin roof that allowed Bush and his family to enjoy the porch even when it's raining. In addition to the main house, there is a guest house and a garage on the side southwest of the main house. The compound also features a helicopter hangout, which is not typical for a ranch. Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was president from 1993 until 2001, with several hiccups in between. For over 18 years, he lived in government-provided housing. By the time he left the Oval Office, the adjustment back to normal life has been rather traumatic for him. Fortunately for him, he had some fairly decent digs to look forward to at 15 Old House Lane in Chapa, New York. It's a 5,232 square foot mansion for $1.7 million, though it's considered to be worth much more than that now. The 11-room colonial is set on 1.1 acres and is encircled by a huge white fence with a modest gatehouse. A lovely front yard surrounds the traditional New England-style home in the backyard. There's also a separate red shed and garage. The Clintons are quite discreet about the residence. So the last time the public saw it, it had a distinct 90s vibe about it. And, while I had a terrific time in the 1990s, I can live with it in my house. The house boasts a lovely dining room, as well as a comfortable study with a huge library. Things from his administration and journeys across the world, including items from Africa, Asia, and the Pacific Islands, are displayed in the residence. Of course, having money in 2 political careers means that one house is insufficient. Bill also bought a house in Washington, D.C.'s Embassy Row in the year 2000. When Hillary campaigned for SITA, she lived in a 5,500 square foot Georgian-style mansion in a tree-lined property that is slightly more than a third of an acre on the interior. There are 7 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, as well as many living areas to select from. However, the outside of the house may be the most amazing feature. Following the purchase of the property, the backyard features a huge pool in a sun lounging area surrounded by flowers and trees, offering solitude and tranquility. The residence has curving entrances and vibrant colors, which contrasts greatly with their mansion in New York. There's a formal dining room with striking furnishings, a family area with a huge bookcase, and an informal meeting space. So there you have it, the former president's residences. What are your thoughts? Which president has the most lavish lifestyle? Please let us know and leave comments down below. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more awesome future contents.